watching KPVM News 46. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Well, Car Studio brought in a dunk tank and a donation-only car wash for an inaugural fundraising event that was very popular over the weekend called Dunk-A-Cop.
Today is the first day of our Car Studio and PDOP's first annual Car Dunk and Dunk-A-Cop. Thanks for everybody for coming out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So how was today? You got all wet, you got the dunk tank?
It's been great so far. We've been nonstop since we opened at 9 o'clock, literally nonstop cars in the car wash. We've had lines for people in the dunk tank. I'm wet. It's beautiful out. It's been a fun time.
You even had some of the deputies here and even the sheriff.
We've had several deputies here. We did have 3 deputies and myself get into the tank during this time. We've had several others who have contributed for the car wash, also who have paid to dunk me. So it's a good opportunity to put me under. And then, the sheriff's here. She's milling around, and it's been great.
She was washing some cars?
I believe. I did see her out there washing some cars, yes.
I think I even saw her dunk you.
She did dunk me. She paid well for it, though.
Remind everybody what PDOP is.
It's the Pahrump Disability Outreach Program. We're a nonprofit support group for disabled children and their families here in Pahrump.
That was so much fun. Thanks for inviting me, or actually twisting my arm to do that. It was so much fun. Well, the helipad for Mercy Air on Calvada Boulevard was discussed during last Tuesday's BOCC meeting.
The BOCC report is sponsored by Jim Marsh Automotive of Las Vegas, Kia, Chrysler, Jeep, and Body Shop.
The Board of County Commissioners had an item on their agenda last Tuesday, which was a discussion and deliberation regarding a lease agreement with Mercy Air Services Incorporated for a heliport and personnel facilities located at 1541 East Calvada Boulevard.
I kind of have a problem with doing a 15-year lease on this. I was wondering if we could amend it to maybe a 5-year lease instead of 15. I just thought 15 was an awfully long time. Things change drastically in even 5 years.
May I try to, in order for them to make the investments that they do, they have to have financial backing. With a 5-year contract, they can't get financial backing. We ran across the same problem with on the Forest Service and such.
And I understand to a certain extent. I just don't like that idea.
And Commissioner Cox, I don't know if this helps or hurts, but the previous lease was also for 15 years.
Yes, I know, and I thought it was a little long. I mean, I don't know. Is there a possibility that, for instance, that we can go back and change things on a 5-year, or we could change the lease along the way if we needed to, because we're tied into this $300 per month lease agreement? You know, that may have to go up or go down at some point.
There are provisions in there to revisit the lease if we have a problem.
Yeah.
Right. There's a modification part of it. I kind of agree that 15 years is a long time, yeah. But I also understand the problem of trying to get a bank or whoever the lenders are that you're trying to get money from to buy a new helicopter or whatever, that, you know, if you've only got another couple of years left in the lease, it's kind of a hard thing to justify how you're going to pay them back. So,
well, I don't think we're really going to have any issues, but I still just think anything over 5 years is kind of extreme. Okay, thank you.
Further discussion, public comment. Further discussion.
Yeah, I think one of the differences is they don't have nurses and they're not trying to save your life when they're flying out of, but anyway, let's call for the question.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed say nay. 5-0.
All right. So you occasionally hear me talking about Conrad and showing us the weather cam there. I know you guys don't see Conrad very much. He's behind the scenes here at KPVM. Maybe one day we'll put him on camera a little bit more. But he records our news for us. He records television shows. He also puts the news on the radio as well as putting the full broadcast on YouTube, and does such a great job here in recording and doing all the stuff behind the scenes over in that booth over there. And so today is a special day for Conrad. So all of us here at KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio want to wish our own technical director, Conrad Nicosia, a very special happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Conrad. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish.
News 46 Weather Cam is brought to you by Glenn Lerner Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, like we said, Conrad, let's see what it looks like outside there on that Glenn Lerner weather cam. We'll have weather from the desk right after this break.